We also rehearsed it in a high school. That was pretty unconventional, I guess. It was like an old decommissioned high school that has now since been taken over by a bunch of artists and different people who rent out different parts of the space for studios. So that was probably less conventional than where we actually recorded it, which was in LA and like kind of a home studio as well, though, with a guy named Pete Min, who by sheer happenstance grew up in the same town as Martin, Julian, and myself, and he's about like 10 or 15 years older than us, so there's all sorts of weird coincidences surrounding the record.
That blows my mind that you were in literally a high school. Did it look like a high school? Were there like lockers?
Yeah, oh yeah, lockers.
It was high school, yeah.
You know, shared hallway.
Old gym mats.
The fluorescent lights that flicker down that one hallway no one wants to walk down?
Yeah, even more so like that because it wasn't fully maintained anymore. You know, I mean, there's rooms where, you know, everyone rents out, or all the classrooms, I think, pretty much are all rented out. But there are, yeah, some of the hallways are, the bulbs are out, and it's kind of creepy a little bit, and it feels kind of abandoned, even though it's not.
Well, you guys were rehearsing before you went in the studio there. Talk about what that space itself, you know, what did it do to the whole process?
I mean, I don't know if the space itself did much, but I do, like for us, that happened in the town where I live right now. Everybody came out and rented a house down the street from me, and I feel like that process of spending like 3 weeks living, they were all living together in the house, and I was living down the road, and it was kind of, it was really nice, I think, having like this concentrated period of time to work on the songs. And I'm not sure how exactly that affected the music, but I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Bleeker? It's
It made it cool. It made the music cool, I think.
Well, there's something that I noticed about in Mind, especially comparing it to Atlas, your last record. One, there's a lot of time has elapsed, you know, a few years, and life has happened. I mean, you've had a couple of kids, you moved, everyone's kind of across the country. Julian is now a doctor.
not yet.
No? Oh, I jinxed it.
I keep trying to get him to perform medical procedures on me, but he's refusing.
And then just kind of the state of, like, you know, the world probably lends itself to, you know, different aspects of creativity, but it sounds a little bit looser than some of past albums.
Well, that's something that we definitely did talk about, I think, making this record. Yeah, I think just loosening up song structures a little bit and thinking a little bit about our first record is kind of this outlier for us in our catalog because we home recorded it and we didn't really make it as an album. We made it, it's kind of like a collection of songs that we worked on when we were first starting out as a band. And so I think we were thinking to ourselves it would be fun to make a record that feels more loose in that way, although obviously recorded better. But yeah, there was talk, I think, of just kind of, making kind of a freer, slightly weirder record than our last one, I guess. Just bringing in different ideas and trying different things.
Well, if this is weird, then it sounds great. It's an excellent record, In Mind, from Real Estate. It's out now, and we really are looking forward to hearing a different take on some of the tunes. Since for those of you listening and not here, it's let's just say a stripped down version, but we're really looking forward to hearing a few tunes. And so if you guys are down for it, the stage, as they say, is yours.
Awesome, thank you.
Real Estate live from Studio X on 93 WXRT.